this is Paul. Today we're going to do a Kreo GI Joe blind bag opening. As you can see, I've got 4 of the bags here. We're going to zoom in. We're going to take a look at the packaging real quick first. These are made by Kreo, which is a Hasbro brand. They have the GI Joe, All American Hero licensing. Actually, they're the company that created the brand. And as you can see, this is Collection 3 or Series 3. Has 12 different figures. We're going to get 4 here. And I'm hoping we get 4 different. I'm going to see if I can't pick this up on the camera. Let's see if I can get this set down here. There we go. All right, as you can see, I'm going to flip this around. As you can see here, each bag has a little code on the bottom. These last 2 numbers on each bag should be different on each bag. I was actually in my toy store and I picked bags with different numbers. See, that one says 54, this one says 03, this one says 51 on it. Each one of those, that should be a different figure in each bag. So that's 04. Now you can look up online and see who is who. I have not done that because I kind of want to be surprised by these. GI Joe was one of my favorite toys growing up, and you know, I'm just really excited about these. So this is actually, there's been 3 collections, but this is the first one that I've seen a good amount of. I'm going to do several of these videos because I got all the different numbers that I could find, so I should have a complete set when all is done with. Let's dump this out here and see what we got. Okay. So now here's something about Kreo. They come in a little bag inside the bag. So the sheet that we got, let's take a look at this first. This says Lady Jaye. So I guess each one of these is going to come with a different paper insert. And of course, it's got the instructions on how to assemble it. Now I'm kind of used to Lego minifigures, and as excited as I am to see these, I just wish they were Lego. There's just something about Lego and the way that they are made. Sorry, Hasbro. I love some of your brands. I love some of your licensing. You know, love Transformers. I love GI Joe. And I really love Dungeons and Dragons. But you know, Lego is just incredible the way that they're made and everything. So let's see. I'm just kind of winging this here and trying to put this together. Not quite sure how the spear goes together. And in typical fashion, I don't read the directions. So okay, it looks like it's like that. And let's see, this has got a little base to it. Okay. Alright, so, whoops, camera fell over. Let me readjust that there. Okay. So there's Lady Jaye with her spear. And for those of you who watched the GI Joe cartoon growing up, you know, Lady Jaye was she covert operations specialist. She kind of replaced Scarlet as the team's, you know, token female on the cartoon. But she was kind of a cool character, and she had all these spears with exploding tips. You know, each spear did a different thing. She was kind of like the Green Arrow of the group. But it's kind of a good looking figure. So okay, so that's that one. Let's move that aside. That little, just so you know, these little hook figures, we put the backpack on Lady Jaye, so she kind of looks authentic to her GI Joe character. If you don't put the backpacks on, you can insert that in a little hole in the back of the figure, and the spear can go in there if you don't want the backpack. So that way she can hold the pistol in one hand and have the spear in another. Okay. So our little assembly instructions say that this is the Polar Assault Eel. This is our second bag. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. This is going to be like one of the Cobra Trooper kind of people. Where's my camera again? Son of a gun, this tripod is just not holding up very well here. I don't know what the deal is. I have to ask the wife about that, maybe get a new one. Let's see. Okay, there's our pieces. Let's see how this guy fits together. Okay, so this looks like the printing from the snow serpent figure of the 80s, who was always one of my favorite Cobra Troopers. He just came with a lot of really cool accessories, and it looks like this guy is no different. So that's going to be the basic figure, it looks like. Now let me see if I can figure out how to put this weapon system together that he came with. He always came with a missile launcher. Let's see, we'll give him his AK-47 looking gun. Good looking gun. Alright, we're going to set him aside just for a second, and I'm going to have to swallow my pride and look at the instructions. Okay, so it says that the nose cone goes on. Okay. There's the camera again, this is just embarrassing. Okay, so the nose cone attaches like that. And then this little piece goes on. Tail of the rocket. Okay. Well, there that one went. Oh, there it is. It's across the kitchen. Get to see me run around the kitchen trying to assemble this. See the camera's tilting down again. It's all a vast conspiracy, I'm telling you guys. Okay. Alright, so there you go. Here's his rocket. It's got a little stand with it. Let's see if it'll stand up. Boy, that's like a real balancing act to get that thing to stand. I don't know if you could do it or not. But it could sit there next to him, be ready to fire off at incoming GI Joe troops. Cool looking figure. Not real excited about that rocket, but what are you going to do? Alright, third pack. There we go. Okay, this one looks like this is going to be Doc. And Doc comes with a pretty big accessory. Looks like he's got a stretcher with him, which is pretty cool. Hopefully not a lot of assembly is required, because I seem to be very challenged in that area. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Here's Doc. And he's got like this weird printing on his helmet, like just these little orange splotches, which are kind of weird. And he's got one on one arm and one over his shirt pocket right there, the insignia would be. The back is very basic. And let's see, we are going to have to consult the directions to see what all he comes with here. He's got a sidearm. It's just going to be a basic pistol there in case he gets in trouble. Let's see. Yeah, his main function on the Joe team was to keep everybody else patched up. He wasn't really a fighter himself. Okay. Okay, so I'm not really sure what this thing is supposed to be, but he has one of them. Maybe it's a flare gun or something. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be, because it's showing on the instructions that he holds this in one hand and his pistol in the other. And of course, here's his stretcher. His stretcher is probably the nicest piece in there, the accessory. And then of course he has the base also. The little Kreo base. It'd be nice with these if they, were individually printed and had the people's name on them. That'd be kind of a cool thing. So okay, so there's Doc. All right, maybe you can hear my neighbor mowing the lawn outside. Well, it's that time of year here. All right, last pack. Ooh, okay, Crimson Guard Commander, Tomax. Interestingly enough, on the bottom of, on the back of the bag there, it showed him, but not his brother, Zamat. So, he must come in a different series, I guess. So, okay, let's see here. We have the legs and the base. We're going to try building it this way instead. See if I can make a little bit less of a mess here. Okay. Okay, so that's him. Oh, you know what? He has the shoulders. And according to instructions, his goes on that side. So there he is. He's probably my favorite figure. I love that printing. The hairpiece looks real nice. I like that that's a separate piece. He has a gun, weapon, which looks real nice there. There's the back printing as well. And then he comes with grappling hooks and some string, but I'm not going to go into assembling that right here on camera because that'll take me forever with as much as I'm fumbling around with these. So anyway, so that's the 4 that we got. Scroll back here. That is Tomax, Doc with his stretcher, the Snow Serpent guy, which they are calling the Polar Assault Eel, and Lady Jaye. Alright, so that's the first 4 that we opened up, and we're probably going to open some more of these up, so stay tuned for future episodes. Share these videos if you like, and I will talk with you later. Thanks for watching.